Dear students, in this video we'll discuss section B of chemistry 2024 icse paper. So in this, question number 3 is rewrite the following statement by adding the correct word as you have been given in an example. First is sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent, so you have to insert here a word concentrated. Concentrated sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent. Ammonia reacts with chlorine to give you ammonium chloride and nitrogen. Here you have to add the word excess. Excess ammonia reacts with chlorine to give you ammonium chloride and nitrogen. And in this way you have to insert the word and write the full statement. Next is you have to identify the second part, the anion. Only the anion present in the following compound. So first is compound on heating produces a colorless, odorless gas which turns lime water milky but does not affect acidified potassium dichromate. So obviously the gas is CO2 and the radical will be carbonate radical. So you have to write in either way, either you write in this way or in this way, carbonate ion. Next is the solution when treating with concentrated sulfuric acid and freshly purified ferrous sulfate gives a brown ring. So this is brown ring test, which is a confirmatory test for nitrate radical. So here you will write nitrate or nitrate ion. Next is question number 3. You have been given 3 solutions with different pH. So the solution which react with magnesium to liberate hydrogen gas is R, because acidic solution gives hydrogen gas with magnesium, that is active metal. Ammonia, liberate ammonia with ammonium chloride, that is a basic solution, so that is P, answer number P. And C will contain molecule as well as ion, that will be a weak acid or weak base. So here weak acid given is Q, so that will be the answer. So answers will be R, P and Q. Next is question number 4. That is, in this you have been given a table and you have to name the process first, which is used industrial method of preparation of an acid. So here the process is contact process. So answer number A is contact process. Next is reactants are given already. The catalyst is vanadium pentoxide, V2O5, and the final product here is sulfuric acid. So you have to just mention all the, write the numbers and write the answers. Question number 4 is define the following. Molar volume, volume occupied by 1 mole of the compound at STP is termed as molar volume, and normal salt is a salt formed by complete replacement of the hydrogen of an acid by a basic radical, that is normal salt. So write the definition with all the key words. These are the definitions that I have already written. Okay. Next we come to question number 2. You have to draw the electron dot structure of methane and nitrogen. As I have already told you, you have to, carbon have 4 electrons and shares 1 each with 1 hydrogen, and therefore you can circle or don't put a circle but just show the sharing properly, and you have also to draw the bond structure here. Next is nitrogen. This is the electron dot structure and this is the bond structure of nitrogen molecule. Next question is you have to give the complete balanced equations for the following. So the complete balanced equations are like this. Alumina with NaOH give you sodium aluminate and water. Sodium propanoate with NaOH will give you ethane and sodium carbonate, that is the lab preparation of ethane. And alcoholic KOH with dibromoethane will give you ethine, KBr and water, and these are the complete balanced equations. Next is you have to identify the compound from the options given. The compound which does not have a double bond and its structure is ethanol. Why? Because ethene has double bond, ethanoic acid COOH again double bond, methanol CHO again double bond, and ethanol is having OH, in which O is shared on one side with carbon and one side with hydrogen. So it does not have a double bond. So answer A is ethanol. Second is the compound which turns into ice on solid on cooling, so that is ethanoic acid, that is also called glacial acetic acid. The compound which is used for artificial ripening of fruits, that is ethene or ethylene. Next question is answer number 5th. Answer number 5th, first part is name the main metal in the following alloys. So duralumin is an alloy of magnesium, so you have to write the magnesium, and stainless steel is an alloy of iron. Next you have to differentiate. So first is sulfuric and nitric acid on the basis of barium chloride. So in this way you have to write sulfuric and nitric in the two columns, and then you have to write that with barium chloride form insoluble white precipitate of barium sulfate is formed, and with nitric acid no precipitate is formed. Why? Because barium nitrate formed is soluble in the solution. So a no precipitate and a white precipitate is formed. Second differentiate is between unsaturated and saturated hydrocarbon on the basis of bond present. So in this way you have to write unsaturated hydrocarbon has carbon-carbon double or triple bond, and saturated has only carbon-carbon single bond. Next is a numerical in which an equation has been given, and what is the mass of 5 moles of calcium carbonate. 1 mole weight has been given is 100. So you will write 1 mole is equal to 100. So 5 mole will be equal to 500 gram. In the second part, they have asked how many moles of HCl will react with 5 moles of calcium carbonate. So here you can see that 1 mole of calcium carbonate is reacting with 2 moles of HCl. So 1 mole require 2 moles. So 5 moles will require 10 moles of HCl. Number third part is what is the volume of CO2 evolved at the same time. So 1 mole of calcium carbonate is giving 22.4 liters of CO2. So 5 moles will give how much? That is 112 liter CO2 will be given at STP. So you have to show all the calculations. Check the answers from here. Next is the fourth part. You have to identify the gas. Methane undergoing complete combustion will give you carbon dioxide. Copper carbonate on heating again gives you copper oxide and carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is the answer. And manganese dioxide on reactant with concentrated HCl will give you chlorine gas. So answer is carbon dioxide and chlorine gas. So here I have solved all the 3 questions, 3, 4 and 5, and these are the answers. You can pause and check your answers as that you have written in the proper format or not. These are all the answers, and in the next video we will discuss question number 6, 7 and 8.